You're pushing too hard. It's causing your gearbox to take increased wear. Are you all right? Engine off, engine off. Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick. Okay, Jeff here. You're causing unnecessary wear to your transmission. Try to take it easy, or we risk losing it. Right, you may struggle to get into gear at the normal speed. We're seeing a fault with the gearbox. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Hamilton, Verstappen and Alexander Albon. And that's it. Practice is a...
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it. Are you hoping to have your reliability issues sorted out before qualifying? You had a mishap in practice. Will this affect qualifying or race day? Great. Well, that's everything.
Welcome F1 fans, where qualifying will be starting in the next few minutes as the teams prepare to get out on track at the Sochi Autodrome here in Russia. This is the kind of track that eats rear tyres for breakfast, or so I'm told by more experienced drivers than myself.
No matter how good a driver is at managing their throttle application to limit rear slip, they can't always overcome a car that's inherently bad at looking after its rear tyres. Here we have a lot of low-speed corner exits, which means a whole load of energy, heat and tyre wear.
Okay, good job, mate. Really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of our top three. Mr. Monaco, Hamilton and Max Verstappen. With qualifying wrapped up, we now have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Do you feel that you don't need to practice? You left some bodywork out there on the track. Were you struggling for grip? Great. Well, that's everything.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Räikkönen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. It's full throttle for around 56% of the lap here at the Sochi Autodrome, a 3.6-mile run around the site of the 2014 Winter Olympics. 12 right turns and 6 left turns give us a total count of 18, with passing opportunities available into turns 1 and 13. Anthony Davidson, a very warm welcome to you as you join me in the commentary box for today's event. They haven't had to retire from any of the last 15 races. What does that say, do you think, about the reliability of their car?
It's a good statistic for sure, as it demonstrates not only mechanical reliability, but consistency from both drivers as well. These are two of the first boxes you have to tick for any successful season.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Mr. Monaco lines up on pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Sebastian Vettel and Perez, Raikkonen, Albon, Norris and Lance Stroll, Magnussen, Gasly, Roman Grosjean and Hülkenberg, Russell, Giovinazzi, Robert Kubica and Daniel Ricciardo. Sainz and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
You should have some space going into the first corner, so try to keep it tidy. That's a strong start. Well done. Okay, entering lap 3 now. DRS has been enabled. This is your final lap of the race. Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
That's it for another Grand Prix and a fantastic win for Mercedes. Talk to me, Ant. What was it that set them apart from the competition today?
Well, I know it's a bit of a boring answer, but the truth is they simply had the best speed package on the day, and a driver who knows how to take advantage of that. It doesn't matter how much time you spend poring over the stats and planning strategies if you can't keep the pace, and our winner today showed they could do both.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
My driver of the day has to be, no question, Antonio Giovinazzi. Such an assured drive from one of the sport's newer stars, and a performance he can be very, very proud of.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo, whose good result moves them further up the championship. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
Great work this weekend. It was fantastic to see you up on that podium. Looks like one of your rivals has also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press and expand your reputation. All right, the terms have been agreed. All that's left is to sign the paperwork. You'll be on this new deal from the next race weekend.